Hello guys, hope all is well. Life's been weird. Life has been a bit weird recently. And when God doesn't speak at all and you just trying to God, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? Where are you, Lord? And it's like, okay, I guess I have to do life by myself. And that is the biggest trap the devil tries to use, or our flesh tries to use. It wants you to be in the driver's seat. You know when I'm on the motorway sometimes, or whenever you're on the highway, whatever you call it, or the expressway, depends what country you're in, you're driving in a car, right? Your parent or yourself, the driver may even not speak, but you know you're going somewhere. You know you're going to the next location. And as a kid at the back, they may not speak, they're tired, or but the driver doesn't speak. You ask, oh, when are we going to get there? They didn't even reply, they didn't even say anything back. And it's the same with God. Is like, no matter if he doesn't speak or not, when Jesus, when he prayed to the Father didn't speak back in that garden. Jesus still died on the cross. And so we always want to have that audible voice of God. We want him to put one of the angels to come right in front of our face, and we want it the easy way. And it's like, we still have a purpose. We can't ignore everything that's happened to us in the past. Like, I've seen too much to say to not lose my faith. Like, no atheist, no scientist can come up to me and say God's not real. You can't do that. I've seen too much to say that he is real, Jesus is real. I've seen way too much stuff in my life. Now it's a season where I can't hear a voice. I can't hear anything. Even the scripture's not speaking. And it's like, what now? You still do it. You still show love. You still show that reverence for God. Even though you may not hear him, you still pray. You're in his presence. And you might not get it, but I'm telling you, it works. It really does work. Just being in the Lord, being with the Lord. Jesus, when he didn't hear the Father, this is before him being crucified, a terrible, painful death. He still went to do it. He didn't run away. He didn't give up. Jesus knew, I have been called to do this. This was my destiny. I'm going to do this for mankind. The Father has sent me here for a reason. And with us, our Father, he may not speak to us too. We may be in a season where we can't hear him. But that does not mean we stop pursuing God. Jesus did not stop pursuing God's will for our lives. So let us not stop also. I'm at the point where I can't hear anything. But like I said, we're on this journey together. This is why I started this channel. We're on this journey together. Just looking for work. I'm trying to pray more. I'm trying to be less lazy. I'm just trying to move myself around, So, yeah, for those who can relate, if you can't hear God's voice, it's tough. I really do understand. But that means we go 10 times even more for God. We stay in the scriptures. We stay in prayer. We fast. We go to church. That does not stop. We do not stop. And look at Jesus. When he didn't hear the Father's voice, he rose again 3 days later. There's good is coming. The good is coming. The good is coming for me. I know it. It's just a matter of when. We as humans, we want to know this. When's this going to happen? When's this? Because we're not all knowing like God. God knows when each thing's going to happen for all of us. And that's going to happen for us. The good is coming in your life. Do not worry. Do not worry. Oh my gosh, those words. How can Jesus tell us to not worry? It's such a hard thing not to worry. Don't worry about clothing. Don't worry about food, he said. I'm out here in my favorite spot again, my forest as usual. But it's a reminder for us believers, do not stop the running. Don't stop. Not now, especially in the last days. It's the worst day. It's the worst period to lose your faith. Do not lose your faith. Not hearing God's voice. Every single Christian has gone through this phase. Jesus, the Son of God, went through this phase as well. All right? Never forget that. And look what happened. The good came. The goodness is coming in your life. Hold on to it. Hold on to Christ with all you've got. The same way how The woman who was internally bleeding held on to Jesus' garment with all her life. We hold on to his garment too. We are not leaving. We are here for you. We don't deserve anything from you, Jesus. We don't even deserve the gifts or the grace you give us. But I want you. I want your mercy on my life. I want you. I'm 100%. I'm surrendering to you. And that is the faith. That is the faith that's going to come. That's going to bring us forward. And the gifts of God are coming. The new job, the new wife, husband, career, child in your life. It's all going to come. You may not hear him, but it's going to come. Jesus rose again 3 days later. Never forget that. The good came to him, it will come to us. Trust Jesus. Stay in your word. I hope this video made sense. God bless you all.